Alright, hey you guys, it's Clint from GardenFrugal.com here today with another remineralized episode of Garden Frugal TV. So, welcome to the Pacific Northwest. Of course, I get a 6-day weekend off of work, and for the next week and a half it's supposed to be stormy and rainy. So, I really want to get out here in the garden and do some stuff and really get these raised beds going, but it's kind of hard to film, so I'm going to try to get a quick little episode in here for you guys and get this uploaded. So what I'm doing in today's episode is I've got the beds filled with dirt. I'm getting ready to put the drip irrigation in, and before I transplant all my plants into it, I want to remineralize the soil. So for those of you that don't know, check out John Kohler. He's a really great guy, very enthusiastic, very knowledgeable. I mean, if you guys watch me, I'm sure you've watched him, but he's an awesome guy. And he believes strongly in, remineralizing your soil, getting these trace elements and minerals and everything back into your soil. And he kind of turned me on to it, and I'm also a firm believer in it. So definitely go check out John Kohler. His YouTube channel is growingyourgreens.com. And, his theory for remineralizing the soil is not exactly what they recommend on the package. He recommends doing, if you can afford it and are able to do it, 1 pound of rock dust per square foot. And that's what I'm going to do here. So this bed is 18 feet by 4 feet, so we'll just call it 20 by 4. That's 80 square feet. So I'm looking for 80 pounds of rock dust. Well, these are, we'll call them 50-pound bags. So if I do half of this bag, half of that bag, and then what I really wanted to do was half a bag of Cascade Minerals rock dust product. But I went to my local dealer that carries it in 44-pound bags, and the stuff is so popular that they're basically sold out of it. So I was really kind of bummed out. I did have one bag that I was going to use to get these things going here. But I like John so much. He does such a great job out there. And he's never heard of this product. And I really believe in the Cascade Minerals product. I think it's great. So what I did was I mailed him a 44-pound bag of it to have him try it. And, hopefully he'll make a video on him using it or what his thoughts are or his results are. But, I just really wanted to kind of get the product out there to people that are really knowledgeable about it, know the stuff, and I think once he uses it, he'll be hooked. So I'm kind of short on that. So I'm waiting for it to come into shipment. And the place that I bought it at, you guys, is called Concentrates Northwest, concentratesnw.com. It's just an amazing store in my local area here in the Portland, Oregon area. And I don't think that there's another store like that out in other places. If there is, post it in the comments below so that way we can share it with other viewers and stuff like that. But they don't mail order, which is kind of a bummer. But their stuff is just amazing. So my hope is to also get there soon one of these days and film an episode for you guys. But like I say, this rock dust is for remineralizing your soil. And, I'm a firm believer in it. And if you just think of what happens in Mother Nature, a tomato plant grows, maybe some birds or animals come and they'll eat some of the tomatoes. But then when it dies, it falls down back into the dirt and it composts, and all the material that was in that plant gets composted, broken back down, and put back into the soil. But these days of commercial farming, it grows up, they cut it off, they haul it away, and they don't really add anything back to the soil. So, when I look at growing and doing what I do, I try to mimic or look at how Mother Nature does it, and I figure she knows best. So, when you have trees growing in the forest, you don't have drip irrigation and sprinklers and stuff going to trees. They grow. Well, how do they do good? Well, all the needles and leaves and stuff that fall off mulch the soil and keep the moisture in the soil and stuff like that. So just look at Mother Nature, and I think she does a great job. And I think remineralizing the soils that have been depleted is a really good idea. If you want more information on remineralizing your soil, there's a great website. I believe it's remineralize.org. I'll put a link in the description, and I'll also put a link on gardenfrugal.com. But check them out. They have a lot of great information. And what I'm going to do today, since it's kind of rainy, is I'm going to get half a bag of each of these in there, and then once that Cascade Minerals product comes in, I'm going to add about a half a bag of their product to it. And they say if you do farm right, where you don't deplete the soil and haul everything away, you give back to it, that you don't really need to remineralize it maybe once every 100 or 200 years or something like that. So I'm hoping just to get this stuff in the soil. My reason for doing 3 different products is basically this is Gaia Green Glacial rock dust. It comes from up north where the glaciers have melted or receded away, and the rocks and the product left behind with all the different trace minerals and elements and everything else are ground up into this product. It's kind of I wouldn't say, it's more of like a browny green color. So it's going to obviously have a whole bunch of different minerals and trace elements and stuff in it. And then what my thought process is I want to kind of use a little bit from all different places, because they're all going to kind of contain different minerals and trace elements and stuff like that. So another really good popular product is this Azomite. And this Azomite comes from volcanic rock mined out of Utah. And it's ground up. And it's basically, I would say, kind of like an off-white color. And the Cascade Minerals product is almost like a dark brown, almost blackish looking color, and it comes from volcanic basalt material in Central Oregon, and they grind it up. And I really believe in their products. So, but like I say, the reason for I'm going to end up using all 3 is, just to get all the different trace minerals and elements from all those different areas. And then going on forward, I think all I'm going to use is the Cascade Mineral products. So, but this is what I got here to show you today. I know I've done a lot of talking. A lot of you guys complain about that, but it's not just a how-to. It's more of a blog or a vlog where I like to kind of show you and talk to you and give you updates every week. So it's not just a how-to. So I know I talk a little lot, but let's get right into this. So I'm going to start spreading it around. So all I've got is just my little shovel here, and I'm just going to start shoveling it in and spreading it around, you guys. And basically, all you want to do is just mix it into the first couple inches of the soil. You don't need to mix it down into the entire bed. So I'm just going to spread it across the top, and then I'm just going to stir up the first couple inches of the soil. And, hopefully with this rain we're getting over the next few days, it kind of leaches it into the soil, and, it's available for the plants. So this is micronized too, so it's a very fine powder. It also comes in granular form. I like the micronized just because it's going to be more readily available for the plants. So this is what the Azomite looks like here. And we'll just get some of this spread around. And if you're really stirring it up and everything, I'd probably be wearing a mask. You don't want to breathe this stuff in. It's, micronized rock. And here's the Gaia Green Glacial rock dust. And you can see, it's obviously got different minerals and compounds and stuff in it. It's a completely different color. And I'm going to use a little of both. So I'm just going to do this little sample area here for you. And then I'm only going to do is just get this. I'm just going to stir up and agitate, the first couple little inches of the soil. And, mix it all up here. All right, you guys. Well, that was it. That's just a little quick episode on remineralizing the soil and getting it ready to do some serious growing. And for more information on these products or other links that I talked about, I'll put links in the description below, and I'll also put them up on gardenfrugal.com. All right, you guys. So thanks for watching, and you know the drill. Until next time, know your limit and grow within it. All right, guys. Take care. See you later.